Oldest instruments in history. Number 11. Lithophones. Lithophones are one of the oldest instruments in history. They are made from flat pieces of stone or metal that are struck with a mallet to produce musical notes. The oldest known lithophones date back to the Stone Age, when primitive people created musical instruments out of stones. The earliest examples of this type of instrument were found in France and date back to more than 30,000 years ago. Later, ancient civilizations such as Egypt, China, and India developed more complex lithophones. These instruments usually featured several different stones, arranged in a specific order to create a melody. They were often used in rituals or religious ceremonies, or to accompany dancing or other types of entertainment. In modern times, lithophones are still used in some music, primarily in folk music and world music genres. They are also used in experimental music and can be heard in some popular music recordings. Number 10. Tutankhamun's trumpets. Tutankhamun's trumpets are some of the oldest instruments in existence, dating back to the 14th century BC. They were discovered in the tomb of the Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun, who died in 1323 BC. The trumpets are made of silver and have a beautiful, stylized design. They are believed to have been used in religious ceremonies and in the court. The trumpets have a unique sound which is still recognizable today. They are the oldest known brass instruments and provide insight into the development of music during this time period. They are a symbol of the ancient Egyptians' mastery of sound and music. Number 9. The ocarina. The ocarina is a type of wind instrument that dates back to 12,000 BCE, making it one of the oldest instruments in the world. The instrument is typically formed from clay and has a distinct bowl-like shape. It is commonly found in a variety of sizes, typically 4 to 6 inches in length, but can range up to 12 or more inches in size. The ocarina is held in the hands and has 4 to 12 finger holes, which are covered and uncovered to produce different tones. Since its first appearance, the instrument has evolved and today can be seen with multiple chambers and sound holes, which allow for a more complex sound. The ocarina is known for its distinct, bell-like tone and is commonly used in folk and traditional music. Number 8. The sistrum. The sistrum is an ancient Egyptian percussion instrument, thought to be one of the oldest instruments in history. It is a rattling instrument consisting of a handle with a U-shaped frame, strung with metal loops or strands of metal discs. The sistrum was often used to accompany religious songs and processions. It was believed to have magical powers, capable of driving away evil spirits, and was used to honor Hathor, the goddess of joy and music. The sistrum was especially important in temple ceremonies, as it was believed to bring joy to the gods. It was also used for funeral rites and in dances of celebration. Number 7. The harp. The harp is one of the oldest instruments in history, originating from ancient Mesopotamia in the 3rd millennium BC. It has been depicted in various art forms throughout the centuries and is known for its beautiful, angelic sound. The harp is an instrument that has a long neck with strings of varying lengths, which produce different notes when plucked. It's typically made from wood and strings, although other materials such as metal and plastic have been used in modern instruments. The strings can be tuned to different notes, allowing the player to create a wide range of sounds. Historically, the harp has been used for religious ceremonies, courtly functions, and even as a solo instrument. It has also been used in folk music and traditional music, and is still popular today. Its sound is widely regarded as ethereal and can be used to evoke a variety of emotions in listeners. Number 6. Lyre. The lyre is one of the oldest instruments in history, dating back to ancient Mesopotamia in the 3rd millennium BCE. It is a stringed instrument, typically made of wood and having a hollow sound box with 2 arms. A number of strings were stretched across a bridge and fastened to pegs on the instrument's arms. This enabled the player to pluck or strum the strings to produce music. The lyre was used in religious ceremonies, poetry recitations, and for entertainment purposes by both professional and amateur musicians. It was the favored instrument of the ancient Greeks, who used the lyre to accompany their poetry and music. The lyre is still used today, although it has been adapted for modern playing styles and sound capabilities. Number 5. Panpipes. Panpipes, also known as pan flutes, are some of the oldest instruments in history. They are ancient aerophones which consist of multiple closed-end tubes of varying lengths, creating different tones when air is blown across the open end. Dating back thousands of years, these simple wooden instruments have been found in ancient civilizations across Europe and Asia. They are typically constructed from hollow reeds, canes, or bamboo, and were believed to have been used in religious ceremonies, as well as musical and social activities. The shape of the instrument is often associated with the god Pan, and while they were used throughout the classical period of 600 to 400 BC, they still remain popular today in traditional cultures and music. Number 4. Didgeridoo. The didgeridoo is an ancient wind instrument that has been used by indigenous peoples of Australia for centuries. It is typically made from a hollow eucalyptus branch that is between 3 and 10 feet long and is blown through a mouthpiece at the end. The instrument produces a unique drone sound that is characterized by its low and continuous pitch. The didgeridoo has been used during ceremonies, spiritual practices, and healing rituals among some indigenous Australians. It is also used in contemporary music and has been gaining popularity outside of Australia over the past decades. Number 3. Neanderthal flute. The Neanderthal flute, believed to be the oldest instrument in history, dates back approximately 43,000 years. It was found in a cave in Slovenia and is made of the leg bone of a bear. It features the oldest known example of a notched flute, with 4 finger holes and a V-shaped notch cut into it. The flute is believed to have been used for symbolic or religious purposes, or for simple entertainment. The discovery of the flute suggests that ancient humans had the musical skills to produce musical instruments. This is significant in that it suggests that the development of music was not a sudden or recent phenomenon, but rather a long-standing tradition. Number 2. Bullroarer. The bullroarer is one of the oldest musical instruments in history, with examples found in ancient Egyptian tombs dating back to 2000 BC. It consists of a flat piece of wood or bone, usually shaped into a circle or oval, with a thin, leather or string tied to the top. The bullroarer is twirled in the air, creating a low-pitched howling sound. It has been used in many rituals around the world, including Aboriginal ceremonies in Australia, rain dances in Africa, and fertility rites in Europe. The bullroarer has also been used as a signaling tool, such as to call people to a gathering. Number 1. Divya Babe flute. The Divya Babe flute is a prehistoric musical instrument which is considered to be one of the oldest in history. It was found in 1995 by Slovenian archaeologist Ivan Turk in the Divya Babe cave near Cerno in Slovenia and is believed to be between 43,000 and 82,000 years old. The flute is made from the femur of a cave bear and is approximately 8.5 inches, 22 centimeters, long. It has 4 finger holes, 2 on each side of the bone, which when played together create a pentatonic scale. This scale is still used in many musical traditions today. The flute was likely used for ceremonial or ritual purposes, and its age suggests that humans have been using music to express themselves for thousands of years. Hey everyone! Thanks for watching our video on the oldest instruments in history. Be sure to check out our other videos to learn more about the amazing curiosities around the world. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more great content like this. See you next time.